Good afternoon and welcome to Bull Market Stock Show. This is your host, Rian Hobson, and we're doing actually today the gold flash crash yesterday. I didn't talk about it yesterday, although me and Corbus was sitting and debating about different gold prices and not basically debating, but we are talking about different asset classes. But yesterday's flash crash, I was a bit amazed by it. Although not surprised by it, but the movement was actually very, very actually aggressive. So afterwards, I was actually looking at what could be the possible problem for the flash crash in gold, but not just gold. If you look at, for example, oil was the other problem. There was also the problem. We had the other thing was, yeah, we have copper that were down, oil prices that were down. Gold is the other one. We also had the Australian dollar that were down. New Zealand was slightly down. But obviously, I needed to go check what was the cause of this flash crash and will it happen again? And that is now precisely when it comes to gold. But I will just take a short break and then I'll be back to you to explain about what was the whole story with this flash crash.
Keep your finger on the market pulse with the News Alerts tool. Stay up to date on the latest sentiment across all the major asset classes. Uncover bullish or bearish signals tied to specific assets that could be developing before major price moves, and track how news sentiment correlated with price in the past. Track the news volume on an asset, its fear index, and get a better feel for its underlying strength. All with News Alerts, your central hub for market information. That's higher trading from MarketsX.
Welcome back to Bull Market Stock Show. This is your host, Rian Hobson, and we're doing actually the gold flash crash today because I wanted to know, will this thing ever actually come back again? And what if it happens again? Will it be exactly the same? But the whole thing is that we need to be careful because the market will be actually behaving quite crazy. That is now coming for tomorrow. That is the inflation news that will also go with it. Now, very importantly, please do subscribe to my YouTube page, and there's a link below with markets.com, and also all the information is there. So click on it, register your account, and then just let me know when you register your account so that you can actually get your absolutely free class. Now, just to look at the charts, actually, when it comes to this flash crash story, this is actually was the issue. This is the my trading account. As you can see, actually, on my trading account, I'm just going to make it actually a bit bigger. On my trading account here, the amount is still 226 because I didn't take any trades. That was now yesterday. And today, I didn't do anything. I would rather wait for tomorrow when that inflation news is actually coming out. Now, if I go to your commodities, actually, I love this program. It is actually the markets.com web trader. For me, it's just much simpler to trade with a web trader. But the mobile app is also very good to use. Now, this was the whole story with actually the flash crash of yesterday. It plunged actually during the Asian session, and then it looked like it was touching a very critical support level there. That is at 1680, 1685. And then from that point, it actually reversed back to 1730. And that was I don't know if you call that a retracement, but that is totally a total reverse that actually happened. And so you need to actually ask yourself, like, this is close to about 50% of basically of the reverse that actually happened. And that's why I didn't take any trade, because look at normal circumstances with that strong candle that were pushing down, obviously the support was very strong, but that strong candle pointing downwards, you would have think there would be more pressure on gold in actually selling. Now, I did not jump in. I don't know who jumped in to sell actually gold. I totally ignored the market yesterday, even the same story with oil, because I was totally unsure. The main thing is with gold, obviously there was now one thing that came out, there was in Asia, the people were selling off their gold because of speculation that actually the US dollar will strengthen because the Federal Reserve that will start to taper, and we might get a taper tantrum. So that's why the people in Asia were selling the gold. But then afterwards, it actually pushed back up. So there was a lot of gold bucks that actually come back and bought it. Now, the thing is, yeah, when it actually reversed back, there was some confidence that were coming through because the price was good and people bought it again. Now, what is the whole story of actually people are coming back after that aggressive selling? The thing is that Gold is a two-way street, and that much you must not forget. If the Federal Reserve takes too long to lift up the interest rates, maybe they, or I would say actually start to taper, then it could be that the gold price will go up because the market will start to go into a panic and start to buy gold and other sorts of commodities like cows and post stamps and old used cars, anything that can hold value, but gold is obviously the one that is the favorite. So people will start to buy basically gold because the Federal Reserve is not stopping printing money, or they're taking too long to taper or to lift up interest rates, and people will go in a panic, and that is the prospects of gold going up. Now, gold can also go down for the sake of, because interest rates, or they will start to taper, and that might actually push down the gold price because everybody will go into the US dollar because obviously the Federal Reserve is lifting up interest rates, and we have a lot of people that start to buy dollars or invest in the US economy because there's interest rates that are going up. So there's a two-way street when it comes to actually the gold story. Excuse me. So you need to be careful when that news breakouts tomorrow, which is actually at 2:30, because obviously what I expect tomorrow, and obviously I will go through it again tomorrow with you, I think we will have a spike up and down because the markets are not sure which way it will go. The best thing to do with tomorrow, and which I will go over it again, is rather to wait for everything actually to happen and maybe trade in the US session, or actually in the US session at 3:30 or later on, just to see how the market is actually reacting. So, but with this story, with the gold story, I think there is actually a people that were panicking. They're starting to sell off the dollar, but also at the same time, there were people buy the dollar because they think the Federal Reserve will literally still continue on, actually go on with the printing of money, and that could actually lead to the gold price actually to go up. So the best thing for me today, I will basically do nothing. That's my opinion. I'm literally going to wait for tomorrow, see what is the outcome of the news, because I think that news of tomorrow will be much more important than the NFP of Friday. But that is it from my side. But for tonight, I will have an exclusive broadcast actually tonight, and I will have actually a very special guest tonight. I hope everything works out. Trying to get hold of the person that I will interview tonight, but obviously we had some agreements, not all of it, but I will definitely keep you updated with actually the podcast that I will have tonight with the special guest. I'm actually looking forward to it, so please I will actually alert you, and please don't miss out, because I doubt I will actually have the privilege again to actually to interview the person, the mystery person again. But please do subscribe on the link below. Click on it, register account, and also subscribe to my YouTube page. And please don't forget, about 8 o'clock tonight, I will have the mystery person that I will interview tonight. That's it from my side. I will see you guys tonight, maybe at 8:30 with the mystery person. Bye-bye for now.